So thank you for squeezing the time to be here. This is an amazing technology that we're about to showcase to you and update you about. We want you to be aware and educated. The purpose of this session is to educate you so that you are not ignorant and miss out on something that can change your life. We're talking about the future of wealth, right? If you notice, there's something that everybody wants to become a part of. BlackRock is grabbing it. MicroStrategy is grabbing it. Even some banks are grabbing it, and that is Bitcoin, right? So how can you be part of the Bitcoin industry? Why is it that Bitcoin is so important? Why is it that we have to start talking in terms of mining? And why is it so urgent to do that now? Here's what you need to know. Bitcoin has a limited supply. The maximum Bitcoin that can ever be mined is 21 million BTC. All right. And for years, people have been mining this. People have been grabbing it. But I have a question for you. In the chat box, I don't know if the chat box is open. If the chat box is open, I want you to type one if you have some Bitcoin. And I'm not talking to members who are in this amazing opportunity. I'm talking to anybody who is just coming here to listen. If you have Bitcoin stored for you and your family, type one. And if you don't have Bitcoin stored for you and your family, you can also type 0. All right. I just want to have a feel of who and who have started accumulating BTC, because most people have not even started. All right. The rat race makes people not to think long term. People just want to make money to eat and spend. But here's the thing. As of today, out of the $21 million, out of the 21 million BTC that will ever be minted, all right, 19.92 million has already been generated. So it's a case of urgency. If you don't have BTC, all the BTC is about to be fully mined. You might not have BTC, an opportunity to mine it. All right. So this is why mining matters, because mining fuels the blockchain. All right. It is the engine of the blockchain. Mining protects the blockchain. Miners, who have those nodes, those machines, they are adding to the blockchain security, because there are so many of them. There are so many machines. Before you can hack the Bitcoin network, you must have more than half of the total number of machines that are on the Bitcoin network. Before you can have that, before you can have half of the total processing power of the entire network, which machine do you want to manufacture that will do that? So this is why the entire blockchain is well protected, and it's been standing the test of time. It is so stable, and you have a chance today to become a shareholder of the Bitcoin network. That is what this meeting is about. How can you become a shareholder? How can you become a member, an inner caucus member of the blockchain? Yes, you can become that by being a miner and contributing to the validation and the security of the blockchain. In return, you get Bitcoin rewards. That is mining. So mining involves having a node, a computer, a very powerful computer now, ASIC computers, that helps to validate transactions and add to the security of the blockchain. And for doing that and solving the problem of the blockchain, you get rewarded with block rewards, all right? Bitcoin rewards. And that makes you a shareholder. That's what we're here to discuss. How can you become a part of this? For you to become a part of this, you must not think as a hand-to-mouth Ponzi operator or Ponzi participant. And I'm just trying to educate you without, being judgmental. A person who is so used to Ponzi schemes will be looking for platforms where you can make 100% every month, 50% every month for doing nothing and finish the entire money. All right. So that is not what we're doing here. When we are Bitcoin miners, we're contributing to the security of the blockchain, making money for ourselves, and also being determined to keep that Bitcoin for the next generation. We don't want to go into spending that Bitcoin. We want to hold it for the long haul. So how can you benefit from that? Okay. The opportunity is now. Time is running out, because every 4 years, Bitcoin halving will happen, and the amount of Bitcoin you mine will be halved. So because of the halving effect, you want to get started now. And because the hash rate required to mine BTC is going to get more and more difficult over the years. There was a time you could use your laptop to mine BTC, but now it's requiring more and more powerful computers. So this is why you want to get started early. And of course, early miners have an advantage. BTC is the ABC of the blockchain. I always like to say this. If you know ABC, then do you know BTC? ABC is the beginning of speaking language, English language. That is the beginning. When it comes to the blockchain, if you don't understand BTC, then you don't know the ABC of the blockchain. Tonight, I want you to open your mind, understand the ABC of the blockchain, and then determine that for you and your family, you will have accumulated some of this BTC. And because when you have BTC, then you will be confident about tomorrow. Because as BTC goes to $1 million, you'll be smiling because you have your own component of that BTC. The challenge has always been that, mining is difficult. Mining is energy intensive. If you want to mine in your home, the electricity bill is going to be crazy. And if you are on a band A where the bill is so high, you find out that it's going to be too expensive. So you have to look for solutions that make it possible for you to mine without accumulating so much of this stress. You need to buy an expensive machine. You need to set up the technology to the 4x7 power. Heat and noise from the machines will be disturbing your sleep. I mean, your house is going to be so hot because you have those machines. Your garage will be so hot because you have those machines. And the whole world is competing, all right? The whole world is competing. So if you don't have a very powerful machine, you're not going to mine anything. All right. So that's why you want to be part of MyMining, because MyMining creates a solution where you can have power cards, a slice of the computer, and begin to mine easily, hands-free, without any headache, all right? Fully managed operations and super easy for everybody to be a part of it, all right? So I want to go to the PDF slides now so that I can take you on this journey of MyMining. So MyMining is leading the future of accessible Bitcoin mining. That is what it is. Bitcoin mining can be very complicated. How can we make it accessible for anyone to do? That is what MyMining does. All right. And of course, this is a disclaimer which is required. This presentation is to educate you, all right, and show you what is working for us, what we believe in for the long term. Because I've told myself, okay, come on, I have not had any BTC since BTC was created. I wasn't fortunate enough to be educated enough to be when it was $1, $2. I mean, I never knew. So right now, mining is the option, and I'm really focused on making sure I accumulate some of the BTC. But this page summarizes some of the things I said earlier. Now, please take note. You have 21 million Bitcoins that will ever be mined. There is only 1.1 million BTC left. 19.9 million has already been mined. All right, let's underscore that. So if you are here and you still haven't, prioritized accumulating Bitcoin, the whole world is struggling for the remaining 1.1 million. 19.9 has already been mined. So it's with a sense of urgency, you need to wake up and say, come on, I need my own portion. Grab your portion. If you don't grab it now, you end up telling your kids that you never had a chance to own Bitcoin. Maybe because your country was under poverty and your kids might not understand. All right. And their own kids will not understand. So you need to begin to accumulate some Bitcoin. MyMining is here to help you accumulate Bitcoin and break through poverty and achieve success. Well, most times when it comes to mining, people say, oh, I'll just go and trade Bitcoin. I'll just go and buy Bitcoin. Then when they buy the Bitcoin and they want to trade, they realize that the market goes against them because they're not good traders. The market goes against them and they have to take losses. So the Bitcoin you wanted to trade, you're not taking losses. And along the way, you now realize you have to hold. You're holding in frustration because you see minus 60%. When you see minus 60%, you become so frustrated. Like, let me sell this Bitcoin and go and eat something and just forget about the stress. That is because you want to be buying and trading BTC. All right. The volatility is high, and I don't think that's the best option. If you want to accumulate BTC, the best option is mining. All right. If you have, let's just say, $6,000 or $10,000, you can go and be trading BTC. Before you know it, your BTC, you're going to, lose $2,000, $3,000, and you only have, bad trades. All right. Or you might say, I don't want to trade. I just want to buy and hold. Okay, that's fine. Then your BTC that you bought at a price, maybe bought it at $100,000 or $110,000, and then suddenly it went down to minus $70,000. What are you going to do? You're going to get emotional. You'll be like, okay, maybe I need to bring more money and buy more. So that's what's going to happen if you want to be buying BTC or trading BTC. But the best option is for you to mine. See, when you mine BTC, with that $10,000 you have, you will buy what we call power card. Within 3 months, that power card will still generate BTC worth of $10,000. Then you can buy the power card again. And another 3 months, it will still generate BTC worth of $10,000. But you know that every 3 months, it's not just generating that BTC worth of $10,000, it's generating BTC worth of $10,000 and more. And more. So you are a manufacturer of BTC. So this is why we tell people, consider my mining as a saving plan to accumulate your BTC. And instead of just buying BTC outright and be exposed to volatility, you will be mining again and again and again. Whether the price is going down, you don't care. It will be generating more BTC for you. That is my mining. And this is why if you're in my mining and BTC price collapses, you don't even care. It's none of your business. In fact, you make some good money when the BTC price goes down. Yes. When it goes up, you say hallelujah. Because the BTC that you mined when you were at the bottom has appreciated in value, but you still hold your position. So it's hallelujah when BTC crashes and hallelujah when BTC rises. So do you understand the ABC of the blockchain? Because you need to understand BTC. If you understand BTC, then you are welcome to the blockchain money-making opportunity, because BTC accumulation is your path to wealth. And I'm not trying to hype this. Listen, I didn't have any BTC. That's why I see my mining as my opportunity to start accumulating BTC. But if you don't want to be patient and allow the technology to create the results in your life, and you're looking for a platform where you do 100% a month, 50% a month, well, you can go keep looking at that platform. After 10 years, you still come back and realize, oh, I wish I bought BTC. I wish I had some BTC. By that time, in 10 years' time, we'll not be talking like this. Some of us will be showing you the BTC we have mined and how it has appreciated over the years. When BTC hits $1 million, what are you going to be saying? Are you going to be saying you don't have up to 0.1 BTC or 0.5 BTC? So that's the reason for this opportunity. So remember, just like when there was gold rush, right? Many people wanted to buy gold, but how can we, unless we go into that hill, take the shovel, all right? So the same thing with Airbnb, all right? The Airbnb model is what my mining is propagating. There are mining pools, mining rigs. It's difficult to set up one now. It's difficult to manage one now. So very few people are mining. So how can you be part of the mining process without owning your own mining rig? Welcome My Mining. My Mining connects you to the mining pool. And because they bring technology that makes it so easy, hands-free, nothing for you to do, because they connect you to this, you can be a participant of Bitcoin mining. So please take note. When you get paid in BTC, it's not my mining that is paying you. It's coming from the Bitcoin block, the pool via BTC. So via BTC is one of the largest mining pools, and they're the ones that will be paying you your block rewards. Okay? So understand the architecture, because that is huge. My mining empowers people by providing the easiest access to Bitcoin mining, a field that is usually out of reach for most people. So if not for my mining, let me tell you the truth. If not for my mining, I wouldn't be mining BTC as today. Never mind, there are some platforms that tell you that I'm mining Bitcoin, but I just running Ponzi schemes. All right. We have such money games, but that's not what my mining does. So this is the team of my mining. I mean, Alexandra Gakic and Alexandra Martinovic. These guys have business experience with platforms, and they're bringing the technology together with my mining team. And together, this has transformed into my mining. And today we have a team of lots of people from different countries, 6 countries right now, and we are expanding. My mining just launched November 1. My mining's official launch was just November 1. So we've been a part of the pre-launch season, all right? So it's a team of about 30 people managing my mining and across 6 countries, while we have MyMining's presence and the team expanding over 100 plus countries. Okay, so these are the guys in charge of the affairs. Okay, security is very important, and when you're on the blockchain, you have to be secure. The Bitcoin mining process is a very secure process. And we have partnership with lots of powerful systems. And if you see via BTC, I must confess, all right, and I had no knowledge of via BTC before I joined MyMining. It was MyMining that made me know that there was a Bitcoin block, a Bitcoin pool called via BTC. I had no idea. All right, so this is something you're going to have to learn as you become a miner with MyMining. All right, and it becomes a wonderful platform. This platform is powered to educate you because there's a lot of ignorance. Yeah, there's a lot of ignorance. People think that mining and trading is the same thing. People think that mining BTC is like a Ponzi scheme. No, no, no. All right. So that's why you have to learn a lot of things. And there are different cadres of the academy, depending on the subscription that you choose. And so that's why MyMining is going to expose you to knowledge that will transform how you think. All right. So you have your wealth creation machine today. You first start by buying your access level. Your access level determines a couple of things. One, it determines the amount of power card you can buy. Remember, the power card is a slice of the machine. So you have a machine in the mining pool, all right? It's going to cost thousands of dollars to own one machine, all right? And we're going to come to how you can own a machine, all right, with the 1 megawatt project. But you can own a slice of a machine, and that is the power card, all right? So the number of power cards you can get is determined by your access level. All right. So let's expand this a little bit. You have the basic access that costs $99 for a year that will generate 70 CV. All right. And then you have the pro access, which costs $429 that generates 300 CV. And you have the elite access, which is $999, about $1,000, which gives you 700 CV. And you have the supreme access, which was recently introduced, that gives you 2,499 subscription per year. All right. Each of them is valid for 12 months. But here's what you need to know. When you buy the $100 subscription, which is $99, you can only have 6 power cards. That's the maximum number of power cards you can buy. When you buy the $429 access for a year, you can buy up to 30 power cards. Okay. If you buy the elite access level of $999 or approximately $1,000, you can buy up to 80 power cards. And when you buy the $2,500 or $2,499 supreme access, you can buy up to 200 power cards. So your beginning to creation of wealth starts with the license you wish to purchase. And you can start with any license of your choice. If you are somebody that can afford to buy up to 30 power cards within 1 year, go for the $429 package. However, if you know you can't buy, because one power card is $200, okay? One power card is $200. If you know you can't buy up to 30 power cards in 1 year, you really don't need to buy the $429, right? Just go buy the $99 and buy the 6 power cards. That's about $1,200 worth of power card and $100. Now you can just buying it one a month, one the next month. I mean, you cover up the power card. So your financial muscle determines the level you buy, and the higher the level, the better. I recommend the Pro Access for those who can afford it. Okay, so you can begin accumulation of 30 power cards. I mean, within a year, you can accumulate 30 power cards, and that's going to be generating lots of Bitcoin for you, lots of Bitcoin. 24/7, you just realize that every day you're making BTC, every day you're making BTC. It's mining for you. Whether the market is going high, you're making BTC. If the market is crashing, you're manufacturing BTC. And that's all. You're not bothered about BTC price. You are interested in the long game because what you mine today, you have to hold because you're going to $1 million. Now, it's when you buy the power card, we're going to get to that in a moment. It's a 3-month license, okay? And of course, one thing I want to emphasize here, it is from the Pro Access that you start having the hashback bonus, which is another bonus, all right? That's possible for people who are in the team, right? And this Pro Access unlocks 5% the amplifier tool, all right? The elite access of $1,000 unlocks 9% amplifier, all right? and the Supreme Access unlocks 13% of the amplifier. What's the amplifier? It's just a way of manufacturing more BTC for you because you got the amplifier too. All right, that's what it is. It's just like an additional way for you to enhance your results. The amplifier will be cooling the machine. If the machine is cool, it will solve more problems faster. All right. And so you're buying the amplifier will make sure, oh, you're contributing to the cooling of the environment, which means more BTC will be manufactured for you. That's the whole logic of the amplifier. But what you need to know is just for now, your access level and the number of power cards each access level gives you. Once you buy that number of power cards, that's it. You're manufacturing everyday BTC. Now, you don't have to buy all the 30 power cards. For example, if you buy $429, you don't have to buy all the 30 power cards at once. You can buy one or two, buy one or two again, buy one or two again at your own leisure. But I recommend you try buy as much as you can within the 12-month period. So welcome to Power Cards. Power Cards, when I share this meeting invite, I had to come here and crop this image. This is a power card. If you have this power card, it's your access to BTC unlocking, daily BTC unlocking. And it's, a wonderful tool. It's just $200. It's a 90-day, transaction. All right. It's a 90-day contract. This is how you build your digital capital in Bitcoin. 90 days, keep making BTC. Each power card is about 50 terahash. The terahash refers to the power required to mine BTC, all right? So $200 gives you 50 terahash. If you buy two, that means you pay $400 and you will have 100 terahash. If you buy 10, it means you're gonna pay $2,000, 200 for each, and 10 means you have 500 terahash. So if you have 500 terahash, you're going to make more BTC than the person that just bought 50 terahash, all right? And this is amazing because the money drops every single day. And I must emphasize that you need zero tech knowledge. You don't need to learn how to operate a computer. It's so easy. You're not going to be controlling the mining machines. My mining team handles it, and all you get is cash. All right. And of course, there is 7% CV rewards. Each power card adds 14 CV to your binary volume. All right. So yes, each power card you buy, your structure adds 14 CV to your binary volume. So that's going to help you grow for those building the business. All right. So the amplifiers are a powerful tool, all right? I don't want to go too technical into this, but the amplifiers are a powerful tool. They enhance your results, and you get more results with, more than somebody that doesn't have the amplifier tools, all right? So we're going to be explaining much more of those things as we go ahead. But for now, just understand that when you buy a subscription, your primary responsibility is to get as much power card and to buy up the full amount of power card within a year, instantly or within a year, as much as possible, all right? And that's what you need to understand. So this is just a description of showing you how the power card can enhance your results. So this is somebody that's just buying BTC. The person is not using MyMining. The person that is using MyMining will make more BTC. This is important. The person using MyMining to generate BTC will make more money, more BTC than the person that is just buying BTC to hold. All right? This is important. Now, the person who is using MyMining that is also using the amplifier will make more BTC than the person using MyMining without the amplifier. Okay, now the amplifier is only available from the Pro license, the $400+ license and above. Okay, for the basic access of $99, you don't get the amplifier too. So that's just what I want you to know from this slide for now. A person buying BTC on the exchange, okay, it's good, it's not bad. But the person using MyMining is going to generate more. And the person using the amplifier too will generate so much more. And that's the whole logic of the opportunity. All right. So these are the amplifiers. And we're going to give you more and more updates on these amplifiers as the weeks go by. We're going to give you enhanced knowledge of how the amplifiers will help you build your business, will help you attain more hash. There's a term, and I'm going to get to it in a moment. I hope it shows here. More hash returns. All right. You're going to be making money from your team because you have that, additional amplifier too. But don't let that bug you. Let's not bug you with that for now. Just get your power card, get your subscription level, 1 year subscription level, get your power card, buy as much power card for that subscription level as possible. When you complete that subscription level, you buy the next level, keep adding more and more power cards and repeating the 3 more contracts for the power cards. So apart from the power cards, we have another technology, which is something that you need to know. BTC is an important asset. You start with the power card, but you can also become part of the project 1 megawatt, which means you're going to own the machines. So owning machines is the next level stuff. So there's a project 1 megawatt where the iMac machine, which costs $6,000, gives you one machine, 4 to 7 year contract, hashing. I mean, it's going to keep generating more and more money for you, more and more money for you, extra income back to back to back. It's not a 3 months license. For 4 to 7 years, you're going to be making money with the machine. And all you do is $6,000 for the iMac, but you have the VMac. The VMac is equivalent of having 5 machines, and it costs you $30,000. All right, so 6 times 5, $30,000. And it's still a contract of many years. All right, but the global pool bonus is something you make more. If you buy the VMac, you make 7 times more global pool bonus than the person who bought the iMac. So getting the machine makes you like a real shareholder of MyMining, and whatever MyMining makes from the global transactions, you're going to be getting those shareholder pool bonuses. And of course, we have the XMac. The XMac machine costs $60,000, and this is 4 to 7 years money making with BTC. All right, money making with BTC, and it keeps running and running and running and running. You can decide to do amplifier activities and the rest, but focus on just you own the machine and you are mining BTC every single time. So you're going to be mining with approximately 234 terahash, a 4-year contract, daily BTC rewards, and of course participation in the global asset sales. 2% is max out of the global sales for people who buy these machines. So remember, you have to start with the power cards. Get the power cards, be making this money every single day. Then you buy into these machines and wait for the full completion of the project 1 megawatt and be one of the powerful participants and solid business partners with MyMining. Right, so we have a compensation plan. Why are we talking about compensation plan? So here's what I want you to know. Without talking to anybody, you can mine BTC with MyMining, okay? Without talking to anybody. But you know what? We want everybody that buys MyMining to share the opportunity. Closed mouth is a closed destiny. If you're not in sales, you're not in business. The reason why many of us don't have BTC today is because those that bought when it was $10, $5, $1, they were just like, oh, I'm not too sure. Let me buy for myself. If they had known what they know now that BTC has gone past $100,000, hit $120,000, if they saw the future, when they were buying, they would have sold their entire family, their entire village property to buy. Then they would have told everybody they know to go and buy. In fact, they would have taken, some cane and start whipping people to go and buy. But they couldn't see tomorrow. But the future is clear. BTC is going to $1 million. You either get in or be left behind. We have a few left to be mined. 95% already has been mined. The remaining 5%, we want to tell our friends, all right? We want to tell our friends. And some people will say, oh, we've done some past businesses where we failed, and some people told us to pay them back. We don't want to tell people about MyMining again. You know the story I love to share every time? Is the story of Abraham Lincoln. Most of you don't know that Abraham Lincoln was a failed businessman. He had several failures in his life, but after the war, he fought with, he had an army, and he had a war body. After the war, his war body opened a business, and it was liquor business, all right? And so they were selling alcohol. But this his friend, maybe because of post-traumatic stress, just kept drinking the alcohol. Every day he was drinking the alcohol until he drank down the business. He sent the business down the drain. Abraham Lincoln was now burdened with a debt that took him over 10 years to pay. Over 10 years. Some people say it took him up to 15 years. So are you in a debt that will take you 10 years to pay? You're not likely in that kind of debt. So are you worse off than Abraham Lincoln? There's something about Abraham Lincoln that he used to say that was his motivation anytime he failed. He always said, it's not like I am dead or I cannot get up. That's what Abraham Lincoln always said. Whenever he had a failure, he said, it's not as if I am dead or I cannot get up. And he will try again. So, for those who have been a part of platforms that failed, ask yourself, is it that you are dead or is it that you cannot get up? You have to be willing to try again. Why? Because success must be attained. You cannot go through life and remain in poverty. You cannot go through life and remain constantly in debt. You cannot go through life and be helpless, only waiting for government. You cannot. You have to take the bull by the horn, take charge of opportunity, and share those opportunities. It's not as if you are dead and you cannot get up. So wake up and embrace my mining. Forget the past. You cannot be loyal to, nostalgia or failure of past businesses and become disloyal to your future. I'd rather you are loyal to your prosperous future, that you must be prosperous, and forget about the past. You want to learn from the past, of course. You don't want to make the mistakes of the past. And this is a system where you have a 3-month contract with MyMining via the power cards. If you do the first cycle, if you try again the next cycle, look at yourself. How much BTC have you made? And then repeat the second cycle, repeat the third cycle. Keep enjoying MyMining and focus on accumulating BTC. This is why we tell people we have to share the opportunity. It's not like we are dead or we cannot get up. Leave the past businesses behind where, failures must always happen. But this is an opportunity that is just launching November the 1st. We had of it before the launch. Now you have a chance from the beginning to enjoy my mining operations. All right. So you can earn in BTC or you earn in USDT. You actually earn in both. Or if you prefer USDC, yeah, that's your choice. And it's actually very automatic. You have a direct bonus. Anybody you bring in directly, you make money. 10% of whatever they came in with. You have the binary rank bonus. All right. Right leg, left leg, pay leg, weak leg. All right. From your pay leg, strong leg. From the pay leg, you make money. Now, as you hit the rank, you get rank rewards. All right. When you hit the first rank, you get $150. Amazing, amazing. Then you hit the second round, $500. Oh my goodness, amazing, amazing. So those are the rank rewards. Then you have the hashback rewards. That was the word I was looking for. Hashback. I mean, we make English here in MyMining. So not just cashback rewards, but hashback rewards. This is a way of MyMining blessing you for your loyalty. They could have kept this hashback to themselves, but they say, come on, we've tested this in the pre-launch period. We can give people hashback bonus, and it's an amazing tool. Then you have the matching bonus. Oh my goodness. The matching bonus. An amazing tool where as your team is mining BTC, for every BTC they mine, you'll be getting commissions. Then you have the access pool bonus. Over time, we're going to be explaining all of this into details. Just know that from November 1 now, we are ready for business, and we are going to be earning from all these 6 technologies available for you to make money. You'll be earning money not just from this is why you need to build a business. You'll be making money not just from your power card. Your power card is working and to deliver more profit for you than just buying the BTC with that money. But apart from that, as you build the team, you'll be earning even more BTC. Because the matching bonus, as your team makes BTC, you are benefiting more BTC. We want to build a large team here in MyMining. All right, so just remember, it is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a platform we want people to understand that we are accumulating Bitcoin for the long term. So that when Bitcoin will hit $1 million, we will say we are testimonies and we are beneficiaries. So if right now you are 50 years of age, accumulate as much BTC via mining so that by the time you are 70, it is the BTC you have mined over the last 20 years that you'll be spending to enjoy yourself, and you leave some for your kids. In your old age, you will not be looking for who will come and spend money on you. You will be a money-making machine. That is what we want for you for the future. All right. And that is the whole idea of MyMining. All right. So the direct bonus gives you 10% income for every person you bring in. All right. So if you bring in somebody that buys the basic package at $99, the basic package, you'll get 9.9 USDT. Easy. This one you earn with USDT. Then if you get somebody that buys the pro package, $429, you get 42.9. Easy. If you get me somebody that does the elite package, $999, you get 99.9. This is nice. Then the Supreme package, 2,499, you get 249. All right. But remember, the package you will buy or the package you introduce people to should be based on their financial muscle to buy the power cards to fill that up. So if you see somebody that cannot afford to spend too much, you don't have to push him to go buy the 999. Let people start wherever they're comfortable with. All right, we have the binary rank bonus. Build 2 sales teams. So you are building 2 sales teams. You have to invite people to MyMining. Just ask people the question, do you want to make more BTC? Do you want to make BTC? I have a place to make BTC so that you understand ABC of the blockchain. They say, BTC, ABC of the blockchain. How does it work? I cannot explain. Please come to a meeting. We have a meeting. Join. Come and listen to the presentation. That's all. All right. And so here's an example of building 2 sales teams. This is you. Let's say you just get one person here, and you help them. You just tell them, hey, you signed up, all right? Get 50 names, all right? Get 50 names, people you want to introduce to this, and let's call them to the meeting. Before you call those 50 names, they will get 2 or 3 people that will join them, and that's how your team will keep growing. That's how your team will keep growing. That's the business. You have to build 2 sales teams. Now, for those building this, understand that you are the chief sales officer. So you're going to be, pushing your team and encouraging them, checking up on them. Your work is not to sign them up and go and sleep. Let them work for me. No, that's not what we do here. That doesn't work. That's not leadership, all right? You have to help the team succeed. So an example, if at the end of the month, you reach consultant rank with 5,000 CV on the left, 5,000 on the right, you receive a total of 1,500 for that month. Wow. Whoa. Cash, money in the bank. So that's it. That is how the binary rank bonus works. It's actually a beautiful thing. Then there are various ranks, all right? Remember, they gave the example of the consultant rank where you make 1,500, but you see, when you start this opportunity, the first rank is you are a starter, okay? And when you hit that rank, you just need 450 on the left and the right. You just get $150 bonus. All right, you get $150. Most of us have crossed that. Now, when you get to junior miner is the next one. That means you have 1,000 CV on the left, 1,000 CV on the right. Instantly, you get $500. Sweet. Now, if you become a miner, so you start with, remember, this is new, so we're all just learning this process, all right? Starter, junior miner, and when you get to miner, that means you have 1,500 on the left, 1,500 CV on the, you get $500. So by the time you're a miner, the platform has paid you $500 plus $300, that's $800, plus $150, that's $950, all right? So that's some sweet income, okay? And from there, you can become a senior miner where you get a $1,000 bonus. But the condition is you have 3,000 CV on the left, 3,000 CV on the right. Listen, by the time you are achieving this, the BTC you are generating in your team is going to be more than the power card that you bought. Please, I will repeat myself. Why you need to build, all right? The BTC that you'll be generating from your team with the matching bonus will be more than the BTC you are generating from your power card. Of course, depending on the amount of power card that you bought. So there'll be a significant amount coming from your team, all right? And so you become a consultant. As a consultant, you get a $1,500 bonus. That means you have 5,000 on the left and on the right. So that's how you just keep growing to become an executive consultant to manager. Manager, $4,000 for hitting that. Nice, interesting. Then you become a senior manager, $6,000. If you get $6,000, you can just buy one iMac machine. Just buy one iMac machine and become a long-term 4 to 7 year Bitcoin miner with MyMining. Absolutely amazing. But to get that, you need $20,000 on the 20,000 CV on the left and on the right. All right, then you have the director rank, and there's still more. After director, you have executive director, you have senior director, elite director, regional director, national director, continental director, vice president, senior vice president, ambassador. All right, so there's a path here, but you have to get started from somewhere. Just get your power card, begin building. That's it. Begin building. We want you, your family, to generate enough BTC before BTC will hit $1 million. So that when BTC goes from $100,000 to $1 million, the BTC you've manufactured and you will keep manufacturing will be a blessing to you. This is a presentation I'll be doing for a very, very long time. Okay, for a very, very long time. And I'm looking for people who have long-term focus. All right. I'm looking for people who have long-term focus, not people who are just desperate to, take today, eat today. You want people that can think of BTC and want to grow it for long term. Those are the people who want to put on the team. So this is just the rank qualifier and the rest of that. Okay, so you can always get those details. Hashback bonus. This is a new bonus. All right. Most people here have never gotten it. Mining power purchases are rewarded based on your access level and can be used for activating more miners. So my miners technology is an additional technology to fast track your growth through those amplifiers. All right. I believe I'm correct. So the hashback bonus is another tool that will be generating more BTC, more income for you, more terahash, and of course, that's more BTC. All right. So just stay tuned here. As the weeks go by, we're going to give you more in-depth, explanations into all of these things. All of these were brought out at the event on the 1st of November. And we just want you to know that, okay, this is how it's going to be. And we also have lifestyle rewards. Every MyMining member, that means you have the technology, unlocks exclusive lifestyle rewards as they rank up from the latest technology, latest tech to luxury. These are just like an encouragement, right? When you hit senior manager, you get this, you get the iPhone as director, iPad as executive director, MacBook as a senior director. What's this? Elite director, you get a gift card, $2,000. And as a regional director, you get a retreat. Of course, at this point, you're a boss, all right? Then a national director, luxury trip for two. Continental director, you have a $20,000 bonus. What will you do with $20,000? All right? So this is just a thank you gift from the company telling you, hey, let's make money here together and let's build something unique. So matching bonus. You start earning commissions through various leadership levels. And as you rank up, this matching bonus is going to be, this comes from director rank, right? Matching bonus comes from director rank because you're going to be getting 4% from everybody in your first generation. Everybody, whatever they're making, you're making 4% of whatever they're making. All right. And then from senior director level, you start making from generation 2. And don't bother yourself too much. Just focus on growing your CV on the left and on the right. You have a right business team and a left business team. Try come up with a strategy on how to build your team and you're going to be successful. There's also access pool bonus, monthly reward for all 1 megawatt project participants. All right. And we've discussed this already. The IMAC, VMAC, and XMAC, and the payouts that will come based on the shares. All right. So this is going to be something that people are going to be benefiting. All right. So we have an income strategy for short-term thinkers and long-term wealth. All right. So you might come in because you want to keep making money. So you're going to earn USDT, right? That is income. When you sign up somebody, you get USDT. As your team grows, you're going to get USDT. So that USDT, you can use it to feed yourself, take care of some of your needs. Then for BTC, you mine. And for the BTC you get from your team, you want to hold on to the BTC. You want to hold on to the BTC. Earn BTC rewards from multiple sources in the ecosystem, through power cards, through MyMiners, and through machines. I mean, whatever you come in with, hold that BTC. Grow your passive Bitcoin income over time. Your assets keep working for you because as BTC goes up and down, you're going to be benefiting. Accumulate real digital assets. But for the USDT you're making, okay, you can keep spending that. So it's a strategy. You make short-term income with the USDT or USDC, cash out, enjoy yourself. But for BTC you mine, from the BTC wallet, try hold on to that and save it up. This is one of the hardest things for people to do. All right. Just save it up because BTC you mine today will become the ABC of your future wealth. So welcome to MyMining. Get back to whoever invited you, create an account, select your level of access based on your financial power, and buy the power cards, right? Buy the power cards, start earning BTC. And step 4 is very important. Share the opportunity with your friends. You don't have to force them, just share them to come get education. And before you know it, you'll have your own community of BTC miners. Ladies and gentlemen, opportunities to change your financial life exist. It depends on where you choose to look. Do not be loyal to your past failures. Be loyal to your prosperous future. Remember to ask yourself, it's not as if I'm dead or I can't get up. Get up again. Embrace my mining. Start BTC accumulation for life. And tomorrow, in the next decade or two, we're going to smile together when BTC hits $1 million. And we're going to tell ourselves, we're having some luxury lifestyle because we understood the ABC of the blockchain, which is BTC. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being a part of this meeting. At this juncture, I'm going to call on Mr. Innocent to say a few words if he is available. Over to you, Mr. Innocent.
Thank you so much, Mr. Andy Lux. Mr. Andy Lux, all the way from Abuja. Wonderful presentation. And I want to believe that the people that are coming for the first time, they are able to get value from what you have shown, even the existing people, because what we are working on now is a new business presentation. Okay. For the past 60 days, my mining was on pre-launch. Okay. My mining was on pre-launch. And yesterday, November 1st, 2025, the company was officially launched. Okay. Was officially launched. And what we have now is even more attractive and more enticing than what we had before. In fact, today's afternoon, I was going through this presentation and I was going through the additions and I saw that, wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. So this integrates, please don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. This integrates both the small boys and the big boys, into the business. All right. Why do I say, why have I said this? When the company was on pre-launch, okay, we only had one product, and that was the power card. Okay, that was the power card. But right now we have about 3 different products. Okay, 3 different products. So which I'm going to, do a little bit explanation on. All right. Now, in our market, we have these are the four international membership. 4 international membership. But for the Nigerian market, we have a lower membership, which is the $49 membership. Okay. So for those of you that are here that did not see that $49 membership here, in your back office, the $49 membership is still available. Okay. Somebody is disturbing us. Let me mute that person. Please mute yourself, please. All right. So you can see we have the power card and we also have another product. This is the first product. Okay. The power card is the first product. So this the power card gives you 90 days, just like the last speaker said. This gives you 90 days mining contract. 90 days mining contract, which you can see up here. Okay, that's every 3 months you can decide to be buying this contract. Okay, so a power card, like he said, $200, 200 USDT. Then this is an addition. This is an addition that wasn't there before. Okay, so for each power card you buy, all right, or people in your team buys, you earn what? 7% CV reward. 7% is 14 CV. So 7% of $200 is 14. If I'm not wrong, let me do the calculation. 200 times 7%. Yeah, that's 14, correct. So each power card that is bought in your team or you buy gives you additional 14 CV, gives your upline additional 14 CV, okay, which goes into the binary. And if you have your team, left or right team, that means there's more CV for you. That will help you to, to rank faster. All right. This wasn't there before, and this is an addition, which I believe it's a very, very good one. All right. Then we have the MyMiners. This is another product. This is quite different from the power card. Okay. And this particular product is actually for people who want to mine for a longer time. Like, you don't want to mine every 3 months. You don't want to go for the 3 months contract. You want to go for the 12-month contract. This is a 12-month period for the MyMiner. Okay, so it means that every day, Sunday to Sunday, for 12 months, you will be mining. Okay, those that are using the power card, that's their own duration is 90 days, 3 months. That means at the end of 3 months, they must renew, they must buy another power card to continue mining. But if you go for this particular product, the MyMiners, it means there's no 3 months, it's 12 months now. So what this means is that you can now mine more and you can earn more. Okay, you can earn more. And this gives up to 10,000 terahash per second speed. And if you mix it up with the amplifier, it means you can earn up to 67% of your investment in 1 year. Up to 67% of your investment in 1 year in Bitcoins. All right, so this is awesome. This is awesome. Then the way it works is that you can buy up to what? 1,500 terahash. So 1,500 terahash, let me see what that can give to us. It means you are buying up to here. If you have like 1,000, remember, you must be at the pro miner. You must be operating in the $429 package if you want to take advantage of this product. So this product, MyMiner, is not for people coming in with $49, $99. No, it's not for them. Okay, it's for people playing from $429 and above. So if you are on the $99, it means you have to upgrade your membership. You just pay the difference, then you can come in with the MyMiners. Okay, so once you are on the pro pack membership, then you go for the MyMiner. Because you are mining for 12 months, then it's going to give you what? 1% hash back. Remember, the hash you can buy is what? 1,500 terahash. That's the minimum you can buy. You cannot buy lesser than it. Remember, the power card gives us 50 terahash. 50 terahash. But if you're buying this, it means you're buying 1,500 terahash. So 1,500 terahash is about $1,600. Okay? $1,600. So if you have $1,600, then you put in $1,600 at once. All right, then you can play here. All right, so that's going to give you 1% hash back. It means that for the hash back, you're getting 1% of what? 1,600. Okay, 1% of 1,600. You're getting it back. All right, as what? As hash back. Now, you can grow that number. You can grow it. Once it grows to 100 hash back, once it goes to 100 terahash, rather, if it goes to 100 terahash, you can use that 100 terahash to buy another mining MyMiner. You can use it to buy another MyMiner, which will be mining more Bitcoins for you. So if you go for the basic mining without adding the amplifying, you're going to get 48% on your investment. But if you add it with the amplified mining, it's going to give you what, 63%, which is more than what you would have gotten if you go for the power card. So that's how this works. All right. So for the elite miner, those that are coming with the $999, they're going to be having what? They can buy up to 4,000 terahash. 4,000 terahash. Okay. And 4,000 terahash is about, let me calculate the dollars. 4,000 divided by 200. 4,000 divided by 50. All right. So 4,000 terahash, that means you're coming in with around $6,000 thereabouts. Okay. So $6,000 will give you up to 60%. You can earn up to 60%, more. Up to 60% more, okay, on your investment. So you're going to be having 2% hashback and 2 times amplifier. So, and for the Supreme, you can see on the screen what you can come in with, 10,000 terahash. All right. So all this is to give us, or to give you, more mining capacity and more BTC. All right. More mining capacity and more BTC. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why we are here is because we want to mine Bitcoin, and we want to mine as many Bitcoin as we can. Okay. So if you are on this, if you go for the amplifier, all right, it means you can earn 400, like the cooling amplifier gives you $400 back. It gives you up to $400 back. Why the this one, overlock amplifier, gives you $1,000 back, and the power amplifier gives you $2,500 back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is awesome. This is awesome. Okay. So and another thing is that for people who buy any of these amplifiers, you get additional 10% CV on whatever they buy. Okay, you get additional 10% CV on the amplifiers that they buy. So, guys, I'm still going to call one of the management to come to our meeting to come and really explain this to us, so that we can get a proper hold on these different products, and how this product can allow us, or make us to earn more BTC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the business. And if there is any business at the moment that you need to focus your attention on, MyMining is that business. So in the next 2 minutes, we would like to take 2 questions from 2 different people. 2 questions from 2 different people. If you have any question based on what has been said tonight, you can unmute your mic. Just one question. Okay. So, but we are taking 2 questions from 2 different people. So unmute your mic and ask your question, and we'll be glad to answer your question. So let's go, guys. 2 questions from 2 different people. You have any question, unmute your mic and ask your question. All right. I forgot to add something. While I wait for the question. Now, for the machines, okay, this is the project 1 megawatt advanced BTC mining made simple. Now, remember that during the presentation, the speaker made us understand that MyMining is in partnership with different Bitcoin mining facility. Okay. MyMining does not have their own personal Bitcoin mining facility. All right. So they are in partnership with about 3 different Bitcoin mining companies. But as I'm talking to you now, MyMining is currently, putting up their own Bitcoin mining facility. And they are going to do, and they are doing that with the 1 megawatt project. Okay. So everyone that will be interested in buying the machine, all right, they are the ones that would be starting the Bitcoin mining facility of MyMining. So these machines would be activated once, not individually. Okay, like MyMining has 265 machines to sell. All right, and once all those 265 machines are all fully bought, then all fully installed, that is when they will start mining. So they are not going to turn on the machines individually, because Bitcoin mining works based on hash rate, and also the mining power. So the mining power here is 1 megawatt, because if they turn on the machine individually, what the machines will be mining will be the output of the machine will be very, very low. But when they put on everything at once, then the power will be so high that the machines can mine more BTC. And that is why everyone that is interested in buying the machine is going to buy the machine. Once you buy the machine, you have taken your own slot. Okay. Now, the last time I heard, they made it about 40, 44, 43 machines that will be sold. Now, once these machines are fully sold, nobody can buy into the machine until maybe further notice. Okay. So if you are here and you bought the machine, just calm down. But rest assured that your machines will be installed when everything is fully set. Okay. And that machine is going to mine for you for 4 years, but it's going to mine for more than 4 years, because the lifespan of the machine is 7 years. So what it means is that you're going to be mining Bitcoin every day for 7 years. So that little time that you are going to wait for everything to be fully ready is something you are going to recover. If you say you want to wait for everything to be ready before you take your slots, guys, you might not be able to meet up. Okay. So that was what I didn't remember to say, which I've just said now. So for those of us that are explaining these things to people, you should be able to explain to people who are interested in machine, and let them know that once they buy, they are taking their slot, and the machine is not activated immediately. Okay. It will be activated when everything is fully set, which everything will be fully set maybe before or ending of this month. Everything will be fully set. But for the power card and the miners, after 7 days, your mining is set up and you can start mining. All right. Any question? Okay, so Mr. Andy looks over to you. You can round up and close the meeting. Thank you. Okay, you don't need to unmute your mic and ask your question.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, leader. I wanted to find out why does it take 7 days to set up somebody's mining this after joining, after paying, after buying the power card? You wait for 7 days. Why?
The reason is because these are physical equipment. Okay, these are physical machines. All right, and there are many things that need to be factored in before that mining can start. This is not cloud mining, and this is not Ponzi. Do you understand? So that is why it will take. That's why it will take that number of days for this to be set up for you. Do you understand? So that your mining can start.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. The last person, another person, another person. Okay, so Mr. Andy Lux, what parting words do you have for your listeners? And you can round up the meeting. All right. It seems it's not there. The next meeting we are going to have is this Wednesday, and same time, 7 p.m. Let's use the opportunity to invite a lot of people. We need more people to be coming to this meeting so that they can understand this business and how they can make money from this business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bitcoin. If there's any coin you need to accumulate right now, is Bitcoin. All right. So on Wednesday, we want to have more people in this call, and let's go do it. Thank you so much for coming. Have a wonderful night rest and good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.